The Dolphins structured themselves up pretty decently, but can the Dolphins get past the Bills?
Let's talk football.
Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the All Around Sports Podcast, where sports are everything on this channel. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, we are talking about the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins have been in contention for the division with the Buffalo Bills for recent years, but whenever it comes to facing the Buffalo Bills, they always lay an egg in that point. But the question is, with the recent moves they have and with the draft coming up with a lot of good players available, can the Dolphins challenge the Buffalo Bills for the AFC East next season? I'm going to talk about this more in just a second. Before we get started, though, if you guys do enjoy this video, please sure to do me a big favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. For now, let's talk about the Dolphins. Dolphins. I don't think they're anywhere near close to the Buffalo Bills. And I, as a matter of fact, don't even think they're close to the Patriots. Because the Patriots just loaded up as well. And I want to go over something here. Josh Allen, who people say that Tua owns him, let me go this by you. Josh Allen in his career since going against the Dolphins has only lost to them twice. To Ryan Tannehill when he first arrived in the NFL on December 2nd, 2018, and to Tua Tagovailoa on April on September 25th, 2022. Those are the only times he's lost to the Dolphins. He's he's owned you for recent years. He has straight up owned you, straight up. Now you sure beat teams like the Jets, which I don't think the Bills appreciate that. Dan, you also beat up on the Patriots, but if you can't play in the cold, I don't know what we should be talking about here. The fact of the matter is, when Tua is in cold weather environments, when he is in 40-degree or lower weather, he is 0 and 12. 0 and 12 in 40-degree or lower weather. Weather. If you're a quarterback in the NFL, you need to weather the elements. And I know it's probably because of the Miami area, because from what scientific stuff I know, when you're in the hot environment, your blood cells thin, and that's what makes it hard for players outside to know. That's our story for another day. I'm just bringing that up. But when it doesn't matter if you're an East Coast team or you're a West Coast team. You have to play in the cold. Something the Seattle Seahawks have done a lot better in recent years because they actually live up in the Pacific Northwest. When you are the Miami Dolphins, there's no question you got talent. There is no question. You have Tyreek. You have Waddle. You have Achane. You have Tua. You have even the defense with Ramsey and those guys. But you can't play in the cold. That's the only thing weighing you down. And I know there's this Dolphin fan, Tyler Sports, that constantly tries to make an argument that his Dolphins are still a good team. The fact of the matter is, y'all ain't nothing. You may have had winning seasons, but Tua's not been in one of the playoff game. And those are in rooms with Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, and even Geno Smith. And I'm willing to admit that. The fact of the matter is, the Dolphins, they are holding themselves back. They are holding themselves back. They can't play in the cold. They can't show up against good teams. As a matter of fact, they were 1-6 against over 500 teams last year. 1-6. That is what we're messing with right now. Now I know that was the game against Seattle was probably due because Tua was out. But when Tua is healthy, no excuses. You need to play in the weather. You went to Green Bay last year, froze up like a bag of frozen sushi. And like my old grandma says, y'all, if you don't play in the cold well, you don't play at all. That's what I'm seeing. If you don't play well in the cold, then don't play at all because the Tua cannot play well in the cold. And until he overcomes that weather and actually plays well in there, there's no doubt that this man is probably a top 10, top 15 quarterback in the NFL. No doubt about that whatsoever. But when you can't play well in the cold, you have to show up, even with the cold weather. Whether you're on the road or you're in cold weather, you have to show up when you're on the road. No excuse. And the Dolphins have to get better at that if they're going to get any chance of getting closer to the Buffalo Bills. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys think the Miami Dolphins can challenge the Buffalo Bills for the AFC East? Let me know in the comments what you guys think down below. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to do me a big favor and smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I'll catch you all in the next one. Ciao for now.